The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
The Murderhawk Monster!
They look scared.
AEW star Lance Archer, and wait a second, he's teaming with Smooth.
No!
Knockout punch! Everybody dies, and Crossman takes off running.
Just left him
What
laying.
is Precious doing? Oh no!
I don't know.
Choke slam! Lance Archer has arrived in Memphis Wrestling, and everybody dies! Look at me.
Yeah, don't
He's
look
looking over here at me.
Don't look
at me.
Okay, Jesus
I told you what's gonna
Christ! Good Lord!
Everybody dies. Everybody dies, and I'm not done yet. You know that I'm not done yet, and I'll be back.
We got a baby, jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, Archer said he's not done. Championship Wrestling from Memphis. It is bell time in the 901. I am Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria, and we are fresh off Memphis Wrestling Saturday night with Teddy Long, and the rumors are true. Joe is here.
Joe is here, Dustin.
Yes.
Not only is Joe here, the women are here. The most important part of the show.
Hey, I would agree with you on that, but ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. Let's head to the ring. Welcome to the Gun Show. Oh yeah, we're starting off with the Gun Show. Bret Michaels, who had an awesome week last week.
I feel like he has an awesome week most weeks.
I would agree with that as well, that's for sure. You saw Lance Archer demolishing people at the top of the program. That went down last week, and in just a bit, we're gonna show you what happened when the Gun Show hit the ring. But up first, it's singles competition. We got Bret Michaels in the ring with Chris Hayes. And listen to the roar of the Memphis crowd, and just like clockwork, you gotta get a jump start on Bret Michaels.
Pretty much anybody has to get a jump start on him, so I really don't blame him. It is a little bit evil.
We have seen Chris Hayes around the Dyersburg, New Bern area, around the Mid-South for many, many years, getting his break here on Memphis Wrestling. But really, I don't know if I'd call it a break if you're in there with the Gun Show.
Yeah, I thought that name sounded familiar, but I didn't recognize him. Must have got a haircut.
He definitely got a haircut, but also he's gonna have his back realigned. Spine Buster. You know what's coming up next, Maria.
1, 2, 3.
He's
Ding, ding, ding.
pumping it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Gun Show Lariat.
Oh.
And he turns him
He
inside
flipped him around.
out. That's it. Bret Michaels victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by pinfall, the Gun Show, Bret Michaels.
Let's take a look back at the action. It didn't take long.
It didn't take long, and let me tell you, Dustin, I bet we could do a promotion where women pay to have their husbands take a Gun Show Lariat, and we would have a line out the door.
Where you saw the Gun Show Lariat in that instant replay. And up next, we're gonna get a word with the Gun Show Bret Michaels, and I can't wait to talk to him about what happened last week. Memphis loves this guy. Well, let's talk about what happened last week when the Murderhawk Monster showed up on the scene. And better yet, instead of talking about it, let's take a look. Just a second. Fans, we know that music. And welcome to the Gun Show. It's the Gun Show Bret to face in the center of the ring. These guys love to fight, and the fans want to see it. They're chanting gun show,
Yeah, you know,
choke slam.
Lord, I don't know, Dustin. If anything,
No, sir. Ducks. Gun show, lariat over the top rope. Out goes Archer.
holy moly!
And he's
Oh my
seeing
God!
red.
Oh my
The
God!
gun show, Bret Michaels standing tall in
It's
the
taking like
center of the
6
ring.
dudes to hold him back.
Fans were That's what happens when you show up in the gun show's house. What do you say about that? What a fight!
That's right, baby. I don't care how big, I don't care how bad you are. You're not going to come into Memphis, and you're not going to come into my house and try to run us down because I'm the gun show. I'll take you out.
Bret,
I'm not done.
what's next for the gun show?
What's next for the gun show? Just get ready, because you're looking at your next Memphis Heritage Champion.
He's calling his shot. Ladies and gentlemen, the gun show, Bret Michaels.
Alice Steele! Johnny Dotson! I'll give the devil his due. At Memphis Saturday night, you put me out of action for 4 to 6 weeks. But I'm not looking to wrestle. I'm looking for a fight. And next Saturday, I will see you at the Wrestle Center. And I'm not coming alone.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE SummerSlam. Join us August 21st. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free game card. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
1 banana pudding shake.
Cutting the bananas right now.
Someone got those vanilla wafers?
Almost ready.
1 banana pudding shake. Order up. Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
To Memphis Wrestling, and it is time to talk to a trio that is none too pleased. Ladies and gentlemen,
Finding to do. Dustin, I'm furious. You had Teddy Long come out here at the Saturday. Hey, get your drive in, all right? This is
is my TV time, okay? You lost the belts. I can't do everything for you. Microphone boy here doesn't have anything to do with it. You understand me? This loss is on y'all. I can't do it all for you. You gotta rise up and do the work for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, we get it, Uncle Mikey.
Bradley?
Go handle your match. Go
Uncle Mikey, you're up next.
I'm up now.
I'm
Yeah.
working on commentary.
Better get it together. We got
Oh,
big
wait a
match
minute.
coming up
Wait a minute.
right now.
No, hell no. I already said that I have to approve this before
Hello,
somebody
Maria.
says, are you vaccinated?
I sure am.
Oh, you better be.
I am. I know you missed me.
You've been sitting too close to me.
Wait just a second. The Skimahorns have
Dustin?
taken over the broadcast position
Look,
again.
I'm about to quit. I told you it had to be approved.
I am not that bad. Come on
can
now.
You quit? I don't even know if you can quit.
I can do whatever I want.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Dustin can handle this if you
Well,
want to
you
go.
just wait and see who Uncle Mikey is up against today. I don't think you guys are going to be happy about that either.
Uncle Mikey ain't happy with either of you.
Well, yeah, I see that. I'm not happy with this either. What? Don't look at me. Pay attention to Uncle Mikey.
And
Well,
introducing next, his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 250 pounds, Big Swole, Justin Cole.
Big Swole Justin Cole is here to do one thing and one thing only, Skimahorns, and that's beat up Uncle Mikey.
Not happening.
It might happen.
It's not going to happen.
It might.
I'm telling you it won't.
Singles competition right here on Championship Wrestling from Memphis. We still have women's division action right here today. And then also the best of the best challenge. And don't you dare forget,
They're
Joe
the wrong
is
name.
here. Tiger Joe is here, and he's going to come out here in just a bit.
I hope he does.
That's not very smart. You're poking your finger in Big Swole's chest, and then you basically test his strength.
Come on, Uncle Mikey.
Might want to have a chat with Uncle Mikey over there. What are you guys even doing out here?
I know. I told you.
You
Never
don't
again.
belong at the broadcast desk.
Well, hey, when we're on the commentary, the ratings go up, Dustin. You know this.
Oh, is that true?
Yep, people love the Skims, and you know it.
If they love it, they love to watch it be a train wreck. That's what they love.
Hey,
okay?
the Memphis fans talk about us so much. You know, I know they love us. We live rent-free in all of their minds. I get it.
Well, I'll tell you, action is in the ring, and Uncle Mikey is not looking too good.
He sure is looking good now. Look at Big
Well.
Swole. He broke his foot.
He
Yeah,
did
there
not
you go,
break
Uncle
his
Mikey.
foot. Oh my goodness.
What is this, the Three Stooges or something?
Look
It's
at those
worse.
guns.
It's worse.
Uncle Mikey, roll through.
I will say that Uncle Mikey's hair lives rent-free in my head. I am not going to lie about that.
You're not
Albert
picking
Einstein is his great-grandpa. I don't know if y'all know that.
You told me that the last time when
big
I
hip toss.
forbid you to be out here, and you keep coming.
And a
You
body
laugh.
slam.
You think I'm funny, Maria. I get it.
Oh, man.
Maria, you can argue with Brad all you want. I'm going to call the action in the ring because I love nothing more than to see Uncle Mikey in big trouble.
Oh, no!
And a backdrop.
Uncle Mikey stays in trouble.
You should see Brad and Breyer at the desk, literally pantomiming and trying their best to help their uncle in the ring.
He's not looking too good, but I got 100% faith in him.
Oh, is that right? I'm sure you've got your
man.
eye on this match.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. I told you.
Very
I
nice,
told
but
you.
Okay, that was pretty nice.
good counter, but Big Swole eats the steel post real hard.
He did.
That's what's up, Uncle Mikey. That's what's up.
On that shoulder,
He's going to get him.
lining him up, measuring him up, wasting
You
a
got
little
it.
time here.
Okay, okay.
And he's caught.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Uncle Mikey, are you
The
okay?
hardest part of the ring, other than the steel posts.
Don't pay
Big
attention
Swole
to me, Big Swole.
Pointing back at the stinker horns.
I would agree.
Dustin?
It is a mistake
Excuse
to
me.
pay attention to us.
The Skimahorns here at the desk, Brad and Breyer, former
Oh,
Gator feet! He
just
got
like
him
I
with gator
said,
feet.
It was
Wow.
a mistake. It was a mistake.
Gator feet
I
to the
was not
we've
rooting,
got
but
a
what in the world?
we've got a guest out here.
We sure do.
Mike Anthony runs the stinker horns from the broadcast booth. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Have a seat here. Anything's better than the Skimahorns.
As long as you're vaccinated.
I don't know if I would ask him that, but
I don't know either.
have a
I'm
seat.
scared.
Well, there's no seat, so you can.
Here, actually,
yeah.
you can have mine.
Maria's giving her seat away. There is action in
You
the
can have
ring.
mine.
Uncle Mikey is
No,
handling
okay.
business in there with Big Swole. But now you have both Skimahorns at ringside. And Mike Anthony, are you out here to watch Big Swole's back?
Just watch it. I could care less about Swole.
They got to put that microphone to your face.
Well,
Like I said, I could care less about Justin Cole. I come out here to just watch. Because, see, we obviously have our eyes on the same prize. So I'm just out here doing a little scout work, if you will.
well, I tell you, you scared him right to the ring, so you're going to have to keep a close eye on him, that's for sure.
I mean, whether you're scouting for tag team competition or if you're scouting, like you said, you wanted to be the Memphis Heritage Champion.
Dustin, I told you before, there is no team. There's only me. Cole's a big boy. He can watch his own back.
That is true. Big Swole is a big boy. He can watch his own back, but here you are at the broadcast booth, seemingly watching his back as Mikey scales the top rope. Oh my goodness, look at the power. Can he get him? Deadlifts him up. Of course he can get him.
What in the world?
What the heck is Brad and Breyer doing?
I don't know, but we're seeing too much of this man.
The strength. Come on.
Cheaters, cheater, pumpkin eaters.
With the assist.
What? The numbers game. Cole's got to have his eyes open in every direction on this numbers game.
That is the voice of Mike Anthony, the self-made savage. He's here ringside. He's at the broadcast booth. Big Swole Slam. That's got to be it. And it is.
Well.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning the match, Big Swole, Justin Cole.
And attacking after the match here, Mike Anthony leaves the booth. Now he's got Big Swole's back. Big victory for Big Swole. Mike Anthony to say that there is no such thing as a team between him and Swole. He sure did hit the ring pretty quick, didn't he?
He sure did, and you know what? I think he's so self-centered that he don't even know what a team is.
Skimmerhorns are scattering like a bunch of cockroaches when the lights come on. And there you have it. There's the stare. Big Swole and Mike Anthony. This isn't over between them, and probably not the Skimmerhorns either. Fans, more Memphis wrestling still to come. Stay with us.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? One crave cheese.
Come see the stars of Memphis Wrestling at the Dyer County Fair on Thursday, September 9th. Triple T Tire and Auto Service presents Mayhem on the Midway at First Citizens Amphitheater. It's free with fair admission. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to Memphis on Sunday, September 5th, please welcome NWA Women's World Champion, KAMILLE! Tickets are available now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Pro Shingle is a professional roofing company that specializes in complete roof replacement and speedy shingle service for small repairs with no waiting. It's the simple choice. Call Pro Shingle today, 901-258-6503.
See Memphis Wrestling live this Sunday at the Wrestle Center. AEW star MARKO Stunt and former WWE superstar U-GENE will be in action. 12:30 VIP with a 2 p.m. bell time. Get your tickets at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. This has become one of my favorite parts each and every week, and that's talking to the best of the best, Austin Lane. Austin Lane, welcome to Memphis Wrestling. Welcome to the desk. There's a lot that's been going on, a lot going on with you coming up.
Yeah, you know, first off, it is great to be at the Wrestle Center. You got to get out here and see this live. But speaking of live, we've got a show tonight. We're going to be in Newport, Arkansas, my hometown, and I'm going to be tagging with a buddy of mine, and we're going to take on the Crowleys in Newport, Arkansas. We're going to have the head coach of the football team as a special enforcer. Even you're going to be there.
I will be there. Shout out to Tubetown TV. That's Ritter Communications. You can check us out there. Come on out. That's Monster Nights in Newport, Arkansas. But also just a couple weeks ago, Connor didn't show up for his match in the Best of the Best Challenge. I just wanted to let you know and all the fans know that we are reviewing security footage from here at the Wrestle Center. We've got the security footage. We're not allowed to air it just yet, so hopefully we'll have more on that next week. But today you've got a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's been in the back of my head. You know, I'm worried. You know, I know Connor, you know, went to the hospital. You know, I mean, it's a bad thing. I want to see that footage, so you let me know when you find it. I'll be here. But as far as the Best of the Best Challenge, I decided that, you know what? I'm gonna come out here. These great people right here, they're gonna see why I am rope to rope and pillar to post, the very best of the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Lane is in action next. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be?
Introducing next,
oh boy.
He's accompanied by Ryan Piles from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 200 pounds, Casanova Colton Cage.
Here we go.
Dustin, truly, I cannot. I
Look
can't.
at this duo right here.
I can't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that man on your screen is Casanova Colton Cage.
Well, that girl's impressed at least.
And the man walking behind him is Ryan Piles, who allegedly is a self-made millionaire.
I'm truly not impressed with his money.
We're going to get a little more insight on that because he looks a little young to be a multi-millionaire. But who am I to say?
I mean, he probably inherited it and he's a spoiled brat. I don't know, because you would think that you'd have a little bit more common sense than to wear that big furry coat.
It's 100 degrees outside in the humidity here in Memphis. It's a cool 72 degrees here in the jam-packed Wrestle Center. And we've got the best of the best challenge answered by Casanova Colton Cage. We have seen him in action.
You know what? I have a good idea for a best of the best challenge because we were talking about this heat. What about a water balloon fight?
Do you think that that's violent enough for Memphis Wrestling?
I think sometimes you can put other things in your balloons.
I'm not sure what this is, but he's reaching out to do maybe a pinky handshake.
Austin is smarter than that.
I mean, you can see Austin, the grizzled veteran, pillar to post and rope to rope, the very best. You can see he's basically put together with shoestrings and bubble gum and a little sign language for Colton. This is a grizzled vet who is on the top of his game every single week with the best of the best challenge. And Colton Cage is an up-and-coming young star from the Nashville area. We're going to see what he's got here today.
Well, I can tell you right now, it isn't that much cooler in Nashville than it is in Memphis, so I mean, does he strut around Nashville in those jackets?
Look at Austin, just playing with the kid here. Puts up his pinky. He's sitting on the hammerlock. The experience of Austin Lane.
If I was Austin Lane, I would take that coat and I would wrap it around his neck so tight.
Well, instead, he might break his shoulder, his arms, his fingers. Look at what.
That'll work too.
Wow. Colton Cage is going to feel that one for a minute.
This man, that has got to be a short sleeve shirt underneath that.
Ryan Piles flies around the ring to help his man Colton Cage. These guys collectively are known as the element of wrestling, but so far, all we've seen is the best of the best wrestling. And you can hear the Memphis wrestling fans here at the Wrestle Center chanting Austin, Austin.
Yeah, Austin is definitely a crowd favorite.
I mean, he is just taking this guy to school at this point. Oh, you know, I would hate that if I was in there.
I would hate that if I was Austin.
And a slap to the face.
Don't mess with his hair, he says.
Well, I think it's a little too late for that. The bell has already rung. There are no timeouts, especially to comb your hair. I would know better than anybody.
Yeah, you've actually taken a timeout and made me comb your hair before.
I want to thank everybody for joining us last Saturday night. Oh my gosh, another slap for Memphis Wrestling Saturday night. It was awesome with Teddy Long and the Cowboy James Storm was here. Big right hand by Austin Lane. You can catch us live. Get your tickets at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. See what the buzz is all about and see the best of the best live in action as a combination of moves there. Is it enough? It is not enough. Big kick out for Colton Cage. Maria?
Yes?
This is no joke. Coming up later in the program, we have Tiger Joe will be here. The king of all tigers. Can't even believe it. I know you watched the show during the quarantine. I was right there with you. I'm guilty. What the heck is he doing here at Memphis Wrestling? We are going to find out. He says he's here for a fight, actually.
A fight?
Doesn't sound like a good idea to me, but look at Colton Cage playing cat and mouse. And Ryan Piles with a swing and a miss. Austin Lane with a right hand. Colton Cage. Oh, big
Yikes.
kick. Looked like right to the face, if you ask me. Colton is proud of himself, and you see Austin checking
He's a little too proud of himself.
if he still has his teeth in his mouth.
I hope so.
A little dazed.
I love Austin, but he is from Arkansas, so I don't know how many teeth he really has.
You really don't like Arkansas. Hey, good time to shout out Tubetown Ritter Communication. Thanks, Maria. Big European uppercut. We're gonna be in Newport tonight. Gee whiz, we love you guys in Newport. So does Maria.
Come see Dustin if you have a problem with that comment.
Colton Cage might steal a victory here. 2 count. Get a 2 count on Austin Lane. That's accomplishing something there. But you got to get the 3 in order to pick up the victory, and I don't like the positioning here from Colton Cage and Ryan Piles. Nicely done by Eli. What is going on here and behind the referee's
like
back?
We didn't know that.
Ryan Piles taking liberties with the choke on the ropes behind the reforee's back.
I'm just going to say that's probably one of like an old school play in the book.
Here's the cover
of plays.
His foot's under the rope. Colton Cage, another one of those ring presence experience type of things in the ring. Too close to the ropes. Big chop by Austin. And another one.
People do not understand the seriousness of chops, I
Look
feel like.
Look at this.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. There's the cover. 1, 2, almost got him.
He said, hell no.
That was a handstand. What do you call that? Into a cutter.
To the no.
Colton Cage showing up and showing out here at the best of the best challenge.
Yeah, but Austin said, you're not pinning me today, bro. Not today.
Well, just think about this. Austin Lane in competition today. Also
like
has a competition tonight.
I don't like the pinkies.
In Newport. Pinkies
it's weird.
up.
It's a little weird.
There's the boot.
Yeah.
Big power bomb. And he hangs on. There's the cover.
Really?
Spins him around into the STF.
Yeah, break his leg.
Right in your living room.
I don't want to hear any. Gross. Oh, gross.
Little fingers to the nose, stick them in the mouth. That's cool.
I was about to say don't lecture me, but now I'm going to lecture him.
Austin Lane could not hook the STF. Ryan Piles up on the apron as a distraction.
Oh, he could have hooked it, but I mean, I don't know.
Austin with a package pile driver. Devastating. And that's it. The best of the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the best of the best, Austin Lane.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Join us tonight in Newport, Arkansas for Monster Nights and Free Memphis Wrestling, featuring Austin and Nikki Lane, along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. Then join us.
Need a new fit and a fresh pair of kicks? Thrifty Man has new and pre-owned like new items just for you. 2235 Covington Pike, Thrifty Man, where men can dress nice for a low price.
Diana Taylor, one of the most popular wrestlers in the women's division, had an unbelievable gauntlet for gold. Came out victorious last Saturday at Memphis Wrestling Saturday night, finally putting Paris Kelly away with a DDT. That's dangerous. Diana Taylor, and she's in action next. Our cheerleader here at Memphis Wrestling, Miss Veronica, coming out for competition. Singles action, and the fans, of course, love Miss Veronica. She's in a sea of people out there, Maria.
I see that.
Mullets and ball caps and you name it. We got it all.
You said it, not me.
Here at Memphis Red. Well, B knows he's got the best mullet in the business. And I'm not talking about Miss Veronica, but there she is. There's the mullet. Shout out to my boy B. One of the best Memphis Wrestling fans there is. We've got women's division action. You got to imagine that championship implications could be at stake here. Collar and elbow tie-up, two fan favorites as well. It's all about the championship gold here.
Honestly, I think Heather might be the only girl in the division that's not a fan favorite.
You know,
fans just love women. However, when it comes to Heather, she's so nasty, but everybody else, people like.
Well, you had Lil Bit.
Or maybe it's just
with Heather a couple weeks back.
I know she's not very nice, but I think it doesn't really matter because men are attracted to ugly.
You mean meanness? Men are attracted to meanness?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ugly, same thing. Not like looks
by
wise.
Diana Taylor. We better get back at the action in the ring before I get in trouble. Headlock takeover by Diana Taylor. She can wrestle. She's more than just a DDT, but I'll tell you, if she hits it, it's lights out. Just a 1 count. Got to keep those shoulders up. There's another pin. So Diana Taylor, what a wild ride for her. Being attacked with that high heel shoe, coming back and planting Eric McMahon on his head for that DDT. And then finally getting Paris Kelly. Look at that reversal by Diana Taylor. And a clothesline.
Oh, dang. You know, that is a wild ride for her because anytime you get in a ring with a snake like Eric and then you just lawsuits and just everything. It's just
3 big clotheslines.
It's stressful.
Pulls her to the center of the ring. 1, 2. There's the kick out. Just a 2 count there. Diana Taylor in control. I do like the spunk and the enthusiasm and the energy of Miss Veronica, though. Backs her to the corner. There's a reversal. Miss Veronica. Whoa, spinning back kick by Miss Veronica. And the cover. Just a 1 count there. Who is the next competitor for Nikki Lane's Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship?
I feel like they all have a chance.
Big leg drop right on the throat of Diana Taylor in the cover. Another 2 count. So first it was a 1 count. Now she's up to a 2 count.
She's worked her way up to a 3.
She could pull off this upset here, and I do think that would be an upset here at Memphis Wrestling.
It would be an upset. Now that Eric's out of the way and Paris is out of the way, then it would be an upset.
What's Veronica doing here? She's tightening up the pigtails. Oh, she's caught right in the gut. DDT! She hit it.
And that's dirty.
1, 2, 3, and that's dangerous. That's what that is. That's a win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Diana Taylor.
Let's take a look back at the action brought to you by Monster Nights tonight in Newport, Arkansas. DDT by Diana Taylor gets the job done. And you'd have to think she's got to be in line for a championship opportunity. And wait just a second.
What in the world?
What is Van Vicious doing out here?
I don't know. I do not like this guy.
Come on, don't fall for that, Miss Veronica.
Hey, little man, you is such a loser. You is such a loser.
What in the world is going on here?
I don't know. She don't need to fall for this, though, because he's a loser.
I don't know that I would do that, Miss Veronica.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
my gosh, fans. Let's take you back to last week. Looks like her ankle?
It appears that way, yeah.
Looks like the referee is what is going on here?
What is going on here? What is she doing out here?
Hits her in the head with a fan.
That's Heather's fan.
What in the... little bit,
What?
doing the bidding. 1, 2, and she kicks out. And she does. What a shot by Heather. Back and forth. These two ladies are battling it out for the most prestigious championship in the Nikki Lane. Doing everything she can. There's the fisherman suplex. She got her. Nikki Lane retains.
I was nervous for her there.
And still, Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, smoking hot, Nikki Lane.
Tonight, it's Monster Nights in Newport, Arkansas. Meet us at Front Street from Free Memphis Wrestling featuring Austin and Nikki Lane, the Skimmerhorns, Dustin Starr, and more. Meet and greet is at 6:30 with a bell time of 7 p.m. tonight.
BQ.
What's up, Memphis? This is Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies, encouraging you all to shop where I shop, Platinum Jewelers here in Memphis. They do custom jewelry and have 2 locations in the area. One is 545 Perkins Extended in East Memphis. The other is 9387 Poplar next to Fresh Market in Germantown. Go to my spot, Platinum Jewelers.
That suits you. We really suit you.
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
No, sir! Ducks! Gun show lariat over the top rope! Out goes Archer!
Save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, and it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's been rumored for weeks and weeks, and the time has finally come. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe is here inside the Wrestle Center, and things are about to get exotic, that's for sure. Well, it appears that Joe is going to make his rounds. What in the world is he even doing here, Maria?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't tell if the fans like him or if they don't, but either way, Joe is here, and the people don't know what to think about it.
Let me tell you, Dustin, he is a polarizing character. You love him or you hate him.
Or maybe you just love to hate him. There's an oh yeah sign, and there's a Tiger King sign in the back there. From one mullet to the next. Hey, we have a new tag team here at Memphis Wrestling. The Mullet Squad.
Look, I'm going to say that would be a good partnership on both of their ends.
Joe is here in Memphis Wrestling, but why?
I don't
He sent
know.
in videos to our social platforms for weeks and weeks, and the time has finally come.
Truly, I'd be okay with you moving to take care of his Tigers if you wanted to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe is here in Memphis Wrestling.
Guess what?
And I have no idea why. What brings you to Memphis, Joe?
I heard Memphis is full of kings. And well, I'm still looking for a king. I've seen a couple that make good husbands, and I see a lot that look like Carol Baskin. But where are all the kings at?
Well, we do have kings here in Memphis Wrestling, as you know. And, of course, you have Elvis Presley, the king. You have B.B. King. There's so many kings here in Memphis. And now the king of all tigers? What?
Hey, you know I am the king, so I might just have to make things exotic out here in Memphis for the rest of y'all.
Now, we've heard through the weeks, and tell me that this is just a joke, but you said you're here to fight? You want to wrestle?
Do you understand? I get in cages with tigers all the time. So what's a wrestling ring? I mean, I've seen some of the people you've had out here, and, well, they'd make good husbands, but I ain't afraid of them. Hell, put me in the ring with one of them.
I don't think that that's a good idea, Joe.
If I roll around with them, it'll be a good idea, I promise you.
Well, I've heard that you're not done yet. You are here to fight, and we're going to see you again later this episode?
If you can find me a king, I'll do it. I want to meet a real king from Memphis, or I'm just going to have to take it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not done yet. Let's hear it for Joe. Oh, boy.
The following contest is scheduled for tag team action. Introducing first, it is the team of the American Attraction, Carter Matthews, and the King of Pow, Chris Lex.
Tag team competition is up next. And you see the duo of Chris Lex and Carter Matthews, who both have been on somewhat of a losing streak. Maybe they're pairing up today to see if they can get to some winning ways together.
Yeah, because that's what happens. 2 losers equals a winner.
Wow, that was really stiff, but you might be right, considering who their opponents are here today. It's the crowd.
At a combined weight of 303 pounds, Otis and Jackson, the Crowley.
What a sight to behold.
I don't know, Dustin, can you imagine riding your bicycle down the street and you see these 2 clowns on a freaking
Well, don't
tricycle?
say that very loud. They're real close to the desk. Don't say that very loud.
Well, I mean, I'm going to put you in the line of fire, so.
That is Otis and Jackson, the Crowleys, and of course the Revenant of Walker Hayes. Just look at him. They say that Bret Michaels did that to his face. I say Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock in the Hollywood Horror Show did. And that's another thing. Jimmy Blaylock has sent these animals out here by themselves.
Which means there's no one to control them? Is that what you're trying to say?
Tag team action is up next. We're about to find out. That's Jackson and Chris Lex, and that is the Revenant.
So, but back to
Walker
what I was
Hayes.
saying. If you were riding your bicycle down the street and you see these 2
There's the bell.
guys on a tricycle, are you just like terrified for life or scarred for life?
Yeah, imagine Brady riding his bicycle, or little Reese coming home and seeing
I was about
that.
to say, Brady, I'm more afraid. The Crowley should be more afraid of our 13-year-old, but Reese, yes.
Okay. Collar and elbow tie up here. That's Jackson Crowley with Chris Lex, who Chris is really trying to get to those winning ways that I mentioned. The fans really do enjoy Chris Lex and chant "pow" every time he hits the ring. And just look at the athletic ability of Chris Lex.
Of both of them, really. I mean,
No
it's
doubt.
a good match. I know I said lose, it was a joke.
There's the tag to Carter Matthews. They were going to do a little double team, but Jackson, very smart and experienced, pulls away. Now we've got Carter Matthews, who has not had the best of luck against the Hollywood Horror Show. The Revenant of Walker Hayes made short. What is this? A dancing from Jackson?
I feel like it's not real dancing.
Which could be deadly dancing. I don't know. These guys are weird, fans.
It's like if you're camping out in the Ozarks and somebody pulls you by the campfire and they start doing this dance with you. Ooh.
Well, you just freaked me out even more. Carter Matthews is freaked out as well.
That never happened to you as a kid? Jeez.
No. Carter Matthews. Well, a good reversal there. I think there was a blind tag. The referee acknowledged it. Turn around. Pig mask.
Okay, that would freak me out.
And a sling blade. Man, these Crowleys are just so good and so unique. Fans, the Crowleys are just having their way with Carter Matthews. Don't you dare touch that channel. We'll be right back.
That suits you. We really suit you.
What's up, Memphis? This is Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies, encouraging you all to shop where I shop, Platinum Jewelers here in Memphis. They do custom jewelry and have 2 locations in the area. One is 545 Perkins Extended in East Memphis. The other is 9387 Poplar next to Fresh Market in Germantown. Go to my spot, Platinum Jewelers.
See Memphis Wrestling live this Sunday at the Wrestle Center. AEW star MARKO Stunt and former WWE superstar U-GENE will be in action. 12:30 VIP with a 2 p.m. bell time. Get your tickets at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE SummerSlam. Join us August 21st. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free game card. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Need a new fit and a fresh pair of kicks? Thrifty Man has new and pre-owned like new items just for you. 2235 Covington Pike. Thrifty Man, where men can dress nice for a low price.
As the Revenant just watches from ringside.
I know, he hasn't even moved. He's just like a scary old statue over there.
Up a little bit of fire
waiting.
here from Carter. 2 count on the Crowleys. He needs to make that tag. Good duck. Boot. Big right hand by Otis Crowley and chops him to the mat. The Crowleys were just moments away from becoming #1 contenders. And just couldn't get it done. But at any time, any place, they absolutely can, that's for sure.
Clearly.
Another big chop, this time from Jackson, and you can see Chris Lex really trying to fire this crowd up.
Look, man, I don't know if these guys are from the underworld, from the upside down world.
What a kick!
I don't know, but nobody's gonna beat them.
Jackson is out on his feet. Carter Matthews really needs to make the tag.
When you've got Stranger Things
There
on
it
your
is.
side, there we go. We'll see, but
big clothesline.
Big.
Took his head off. Chris Lex is on fire, folks. Flapjack sends Otis face first. There's the countdown.
he's doing his own count.
The way Carter makes the tag.
Uh-oh.
Carter makes the tag right in the middle of Chris Lex.
This is what happens when you do not have a very compatible tag team.
Oh, boy. What in the world is that?
In the ring?
On the face. He's smothering Carter Matthews with something.
Uh.
And that's it. And I smell something, fans, but I don't know what it is. You see it in the ring in the corner there. Chris Lex has no idea. We've got winners, though. Let's take a look back at the action and see if we can get an eye on what that was. But nevertheless, the Crowleys pick up the victory here today. You can see the frustration on the face of Chris Lex. And I don't know what you call that on the face of the horror show. And they're looking at you, Maria.
I don't want them to look at me. I'm gonna look away.
Fans, don't you dare go away.
Fans.
Tiger Joe says he's coming back, and he's looking for a fight. Will he find it?
Tonight, it's Monster Nights in Newport, Arkansas. Meet us at Front Street from Free Memphis Wrestling featuring Austin and Nikki Lane, the Skimmerhorns, Dustin Starr, and more. Meet and greet is at 6:30 with a bell time of 7 p.m. tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, he warned us earlier that he was not done today. He came here for a fight. Let's see if he gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back out here. It's Joe. Now, Joe, real quick, running out of time here on the program. You said you're looking for a fight. Were you able to find one in the locker room?
Well, hell no. Ain't nobody back there wanting a piece of me. Well, they didn't tell me if they did anyway. Did you find somebody for me?
Well, I mean, the people, they want to see a fight. Apparently, you want to fight. I don't know that I want to see it, but wait just a second, Joe. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it's there, but hold on. That music means one thing. You were asking about a king, and you wanted the king, and I hear the music.
Well, we all know who
ladies and
this
gentlemen,
is.
there he is.
What in the
It's
world?
Derek, the king. Derek, now I know you've been hearing, I assume, that Joe's looking for a fight, and he specified a king.
What in the world?
Well, I don't know where, you showed up here looking for a king. There's only one king in Memphis, and it's Derek King.
First First of all, Derek looks like his attire, he's ready to join someone in jail.
Now, hold on just a second, guys. I don't mean to cut you off, Derek, but we got Danny Be Good back here, so watch out, Joe. He's come out here. Joe wants a fight. Derek King.
I mean, seriously? Like I was just saying, if I was so rudely interrupted, there's only one king in this world. There's only one king of Memphis, and it's Derek King. You looking for a fight?
He's looking for
I mean,
a
you
husband.
need to watch your damn mouth right here. I'm
Ooh,
telling you.
Bleep.
I don't know who you are, but the people seem to think you suck. So maybe the people of Memphis know what they're talking about. And you know, I've been wanting to do something to this woman down in Florida for a long time, and well, she ain't here. You're the only one that's here, so you might want to step back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe just slapped Derek King in the face, and the locker room has emptied.
Clearly.
Of referees and security. Fans, it is total chaos out here, and we're all out of time. I am Dustin Starr. That's my Maria. All hell is broken loose. Stay with us next week, fans. Oh, boy.